Hello friends, you might hear living with cats in the house sometimes, but a different view of that. A company is offering the job to live on an island with almost 55 cats around. Watch the video and see if you are interested in this job.
Cat Sanctuary seeks caretaker to live on a beautiful Greek island with 55 cats. Have you ever imagined yourself chilling in the paradise surrounded by several cats all day long? Nothing more to ask for. If so, then let us tell you that this dream can be turned into an occupation. Located on the Greek island, there is a cat sanctuary named God's Little People, which announced a job last year on Facebook for a caretaker required for 55 cats that were rescued by John Bowell and her other half throughout many past years. If you have ever been to Greece, then you might have an idea that there are a lot of homeless cats in the street everywhere that you can rescue and add to your farm park. This home and rescue center is found a secluded nature preserved area, and you look at it no matter where you are on the island. The advertisement for the job assures people that this is an honest and not a pun. Friends, please feel free to verify. It came to knowledge that Bowell needed a break from the hectic routine and was looking for a person who is passionate about cats and take good care of them. The person must have know-how about handling cats and be with them all the time. If possible, someone with cat whispering abilities. After getting an incredible amount of applications, up to 35,000, Bowell decided to give a chance to an American to devote the winter at her cat sanctuary, Jeffany Telson. Telson, who lives in California, is just crazy about animals. She spends her winter at a place where she grew up, Oregon. As she has worked with cats in her local rescue association, Rest Cats, she knows about handling cats. She later explained her surprising journey to Greece on Facebook. It appeared that Telson never intended to apply for the job. She even removed the mail along with the application, even though she had the full support of the partner, Mitch. I never imagined myself applying, although I had always dreamed of going back to the islands to help the Greek cats. The job would need me being from Mitch and all my animals for more than few months. Mitch told Nelson that he would support her no matter what, and that this job is meant for her, as she knew all about her passion for animals and how much she wants to help them. After she sent the application to Bowell's, in which she mentioned her 21 years of experience with rescuing stray cats, Bowell visited Santa Barbara to get along with Telson and offer her chance. Telson consented to the offer with a warning. I happily accepted under one state. The presented salary was to be donated back to the cats. Be aware that I wanted the position not because of the sight and chance to live on a Greek island for free. I only wanted to aid the cats and live my dream. A few weeks later, she departed for the small island of 200,000 people and 13,000 stray cats. Telson described that she had to manage taking care of outdoor cats as her association back at home wanted adopters to keep their latest pets inside. But the possession is securely settled inside a nature preserve, and she loved in admire looking at the cats sun themselves and run after butterflies without fear of hunters. The two women also commenced a special theme together. Bowell chose a colony at a Greek Orthodox church at the end of a fertile road overlooking the Aegean Sea. We consumed the next 4 months, saving the sickest and most vulnerable, as well as sterilizing and neutralizing as many in the colony as possible. Ultimately, homes were found for many of the rescues were protected. The practice also developed her emotionally since she comes across so many cats in need. I always thought, how can I probably help all these cats? How do I select which ones to save and which one to abandon? I understood early on that I would have to develop path to cope with so much grief. I've always thought that we can only make a change one at a time. In some way, I sensed that I was now being put to the rest. Like many other people with a generous heart, Telson understood that she had to keep doing what she could. I had preferred to see things in a diverse, more uplifting way. I had significant work to do, and to achieve it, I talked to myself daily about concentrating on the good and not being overwhelmed by the sadness. I desired to stay in good spirits. Presently, that she is home, and considering her rare experience, Telson is moving towards her administration in another manner. We as a whole get an opportunity to have any kind of effect, whether it's volunteering, donating to a non-benefit organization, or remain standing for a reason. To recall even the seemingly insignificant task you do has some kind of effect and is better than sitting idle with merely your thoughts. While people connected for the position, it would seem that the opportune individual was picked up for what ended up being a great deal of diligent and passionate work. Talton summed up her portrayal of her involvement with God's little people by saying, "Sparing one cat won't change the world, yet for that one cat, the world will change until the end of time." For anybody keen on visiting the Cat's Haven, Bowell now has a visitor house accessible to lease, and you can connect about it utilizing the rescue's Facebook page. What's more, Bowell is as yet searching for individuals to fill in as guardians for the sanctuary when she ventures. Another American, Anna Novik, is in line to have Telson's spot, yet it sounds like you can. In any case, connect if this is your fantasy work. If you don't mind, share this with your loved ones.
So, would you like to work on this project? Share this with your friends and family and ask their opinion on such matters. And also support and subscribe to my channel, and also click the bell icon to get the notifications of my upcoming videos in the future. Thank you.